Steveo! Yeah! Steveo! Woo! Cheers! What's up, guys? Fears. Audience. Fears. How art is thou? Thouest is doing good and wonderful and amazing on the Fears Man vacation. Oh yeah, well, as you saw from the title, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, do we got stuff to talk about. It is like 3 in the morning. I'm sorry, 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning, and I just got back from the Steveo concert probably 25 minutes ago. So I was like, I cannot wait. I have to tell them now about the show. So get ready for a hell of a show. Tell everybody, throw the link out, get a bunch of people here. This is going to be a hell of a show, guys. All right. Let me open up the chat. Get ready for a hell of a show. Oh, my God. I have got so much stuff to tell you. I got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm actually excited. Now there is some negative stuff I have to talk about, but it's mainly good stuff. It's mainly good stuff. There's two things of negative stuff that I have to talk about. So yeah, but mostly it's good. Mostly it's good. So let me open up the chat. It's gonna be good. Yo, N4, what's up, dude? What's up? Good to see you. Listen, spread the word. Spread the word to everybody. You guys have got to get here. You guys have... Oh, my God. I went and saw the Steveo show. Whew. Oh, my God. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to tell the fans this. Whew. And you guys saw that I bought Steveo's DVD. I bought some merch, but I'm going to show you guys the merch a little later, but I just wanted to give you a little taste. That is a real signature. That's Steveo's real signature. So I got a not only did I get a Steveo movie, sadly they didn't have it on Blu-ray N4, but I got a DVD. I've never seen his new movie. This is his new movie. He's actually got 2 new movies out. I got this one. I'll show you the other merch later. And he signed it for me. So yeah, so I just wanted to give you a little taste. I'm sorry that that this stream is so I'm sorry that this stream is so late. I'm just getting back from the concert because it was like half a concert, half a comedy tour. No, it's not a steelbook. I wish it was a steelbook. It's not a steelbook. It's just a normal DVD. So yeah. There's that, and then there's this. So, yeah. Anyway, I've got so much to talk about. Today's topics are, I'm going to tell you guys about Missouri trip day 3. Then I'm going to tell you about the Steveo concert that I went to with my best buddy, Eric. And then I'm going to talk about the top 10 Steveo stunts. We're going to do a top 10 of his 10 of my favorite stunts that Steveo's ever done. I'm going to tell you about the show, and then I'm going to tell you about Thanksgiving in Missouri. So anyway, I'm just going to let everybody know in the Discord that I'm live, because I want to get as many people here as I possibly can, because I've got so much good news to tell you. I'm not even kidding. I've only got two bad things to talk about, and they're not even really that bad, but you guys know I'm not a good liar, and so I thought I would just be open and honest and tell you guys. So let me open up the Discord real quick and tell everybody that I'm going live, and then we'll get to it. Mainly, I've got good stuff to talk about. Anyway, I hope everyone had a good day. I'm just opening up the live. I'm just opening up Discord, not the live. I meant the Discord. So just give me 1 second, and I'm just going to tell everybody that I'm live, and I want everybody to come because I want our whole community to be here. You know, I want our whole community to be here because I've got so much rad stuff to tell you. I mean, and I'm not like blowing this out of proportion. The fucking Steveo show was that fucking epic. It was fucking amazing. You know, like that's why I want everyone here. So, let me just open up the Discord and let everybody know. But yeah, oh my god, it was amazing. It was amazing. So, yeah, so I'm going to put the link in the Discord so everybody can check it out. You guys have got to, I mean, I want everybody here. So just give me 1 sec. I should have did this before I started the show, but just give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I don't mean to hold up the show. But yeah. So let me just. I just want to promote my live stream in the chat and in the and in the Discord. So just give me 1 second, and I'm messaging all my friends. Give me 1 second. Shout out to the chat. And if you guys realize the thumbnail is of Steveo, but it's Steveo on Thanksgiving. So it still counts because the whole month of November I've been putting Thanksgiving thumbnails, and so I literally just wrote in Steveo at Thanksgiving, and I guess it brought up a picture of him on Thanksgiving, and so I was like, that one will work. That one will work. So yeah. So anyway, just give me a second. So yeah. I'm letting everybody know in the Discord that I'm live. And I hope a bunch of people show up because I want to tell everybody about my amazing trip so far. So it's been an amazing trip so far. So I hope people will come. Give me 1 second. All right. Hopefully a bunch of people come. So I'm just going to close the Discord and get back to you guys. But yeah, oh man, I'm so excited. It was a hell of a night. It was a hell of a night. So yeah, I don't have a Discord. I don't have a Discord. It's my friend's Discord. So, my friend's really cool, and he like lets me like promote my stuff there. I mean, not just me. Other people like promote stuff too. So it's not my Discord. It's definitely not my Discord. So yeah. Let's see. N4 says, Uncle Terry and your dad would be proud of you, Fears, and your new vlogs. Looking forward to the Adam the Woo vlog. You know what, N4? I really appreciate you saying that. That's very nice of you. That's very nice of you to say that. That's a very good compliment. I mean, I've came a long way, you know. And I'll be honest when I say this. I was an okay editor when I first started. You got to start somewhere. So I learned how to edit in 9th grade and in 10th grade. Then I went to film school. And then I really learned how to edit in film school a lot better, you know. By the way, shout out to AC/DC. Hell yeah. I wore this to the concert because I love AC/DC. Steveo loves AC/DC. So, so that is high praise from a fan, and you've been a fan for quite a long time. So I definitely have gotten better at editing, and my whole purpose in life, I love making people laugh, and I love editing. I love shooting video, and I love spreading joy, and just not worrying about the drama. I hate drama. So yeah. But I appreciate you saying that, N4. N4, you gotta send me a fan letter. Send me a fan letter. Send me some fan mail, and I'll totally read it on camera. N4, send me a Christmas card coming up, or send something. I don't charge, N4, so I'm gonna get rid of that comment. I do not charge. I do not charge, not at all. Well, it looks like we're only gonna have like 2 or 3 people. I may have streamed too late, but at least everyone will be able to see this tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the show. I have I put my link in the Discord. Bear old Seamus, I'm here for the good news. Great news, I should say. I appreciate that. I don't know who you are, Bear old Seamus, but it looks like you're a newcomer to LC's Discord. So I don't know who you are, but hello. So yeah. But yeah, man, keep pumping out the content. Oh, I will. I've been trying to get the content out faster. But yeah. Bear old Seamus, if you don't mind, it's none of my business, but I'm just curious. I just wanted to ask a question. How do you know LC, and how did you find out about the Discord? And are you a fan of me? Are you a fan of LC's? Or are you a friend of LC's? Or I'm just curious. Like, how did you find LC's Discord? I'm just curious. It's none of my business, but I noticed that you were new in LC's Discord, and I was just curious to know how you know LC, or how you found it, or if you are, or someone gave you a link, or if you're a friend of a friend. I was just curious. So I would appreciate it if you tell me. If you don't want to tell me, that's fine. I know you're new. I know you're new in LC's. I know you're new in LC's Discord. Because I only try and keep positive people in my chat, and there's a lot of trolls in LC's Discord, so I try to block out the bad people, and I try to keep the good people. So yeah. Let's see. N4 says, but yeah, man, keep on pumping out the content. I will, N4. I will. I'm gonna try and keep pumping out just as fast as possible. I found LC through Richie. Okay, I know who Richie is, because me and Richie are friends, and then me and LC are friends. So yeah. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Let me check your channel and see if you got any content. Bear old Seamus. Okay, no content as of yet. All right, that's cool. So you're more of a Richie fan, and then I guess, did you start watching LC's content? And then you found me through LC. Bear old Seamus, have you seen LC's content? Have you seen my content? I'm just curious. And if you haven't subscribed, Bear old Seamus, you let me know. Go ahead and follow me. But yeah, I've got big news. I'm kind of excited. I would say so far the trip has been good, but I would say so far this day has been the most fun day so far. So, anyway, let's start off with an overall of what I've been doing so far. I got in on the 15th. Basically, my friend John picked me up on the 15th, so I'm just going to recap everything I've been doing. And then I'm going to tell you guys about today. Then I'll tell you guys about the Steveo tour. And hopefully by then, hopefully more people come in. So yeah, Bear Old Seamus says, "You got it." Well, thanks for the sub, but don't just subscribe to me. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to Richie and Bear Old Seamus. Be sure to subscribe to Richie and LC, not just me. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to me and subscribe to LC and Richie. Make sure you subscribe to all of us. Anyway, so I got in on the 15th. Went immediately after my friend John picked me up. I'm staying at my friend John's, and really I'm going to stay with my mom tomorrow because now the party's over. I was only staying at my friend's house because I had to stay hidden because we were throwing my brother a surprise like wedding party, you know? So if my brother would have saw me, he would have been like, "Oh, well, why is John here?" You know, and that would have spoiled the surprise. Yo, Walter, what's going on? So yeah, so I had to stay at my friend's house for a couple days. So I rolled in, he picked me up. Then on the 15th, I came here, unpacked my suitcase. I immediately went and got some Emo's pizza because their pizza is phenomenal. Their pizza is amazing. And so I went and got that. Then I went to one of my favorite stores on the 15th. I went to V-Stock, got a whole bunch of horror movies. So I did that. Then yesterday, I did the big party for my brother and my brother's wife. The party was phenomenal. We were there for like 5 or 6 hours. My brother opened up a bunch of gifts. We had cake, we had ice cream. There was some really good food there. I had some fried chicken and some pasta. I had a great Caesar salad. The food was so good. And then after the party, I went and got some dinner with my friend that I'm staying, that I was hanging out with. And then today, so that was a recap. So now we're going to go into Missouri trip day 3. So I got up and I slept in a little bit. I'll be honest. I slept in a little bit. Got up at around like 11:45 because I was tired. Took a shower, ate a quick breakfast, went over, had a chat with my mom, went out, bought some more movies from a bookstore. I bought a book, and I went to Barnes & Noble because you would think Barnes & Noble, they just sell books. No, they sell books and movies. So I went and got a book because I like to read, and I bought a bunch of movies, came back, took my mom out for lunch, and then I went and hung out with my friend, and then before we went to the Steveo show, my friend said, "Hey, John, I forgot to tell you, my mom and my dad are coming with us." And I was like, "Oh, sweet, Eric." So it was me, Eric, Eric's wife, and then Eric's mom and dad, and we all went to the Steveo show. So we went and had dinner first. Then we went and got some drinks at a bar close to the amphitheater. It was the show was at a massive amphitheater, right? Went to the show. The show was going ballistic. Me and my buddy Eric, before we even went into the amphitheater, we bought a whole bunch of merch that I'm about to show you in a minute. And then after we bought all the Steveo merch, we went inside. The show was going nuts. It was phenomenal. And I haven't went to many comedy shows. It was the reason why I called it the Steveo concert. It is a comedy show, but he plays a lot of music. So it's like half a comedy show and half like a music show. So went there. The show blew the roof, way off. And then I got some dinner. I went to a Taco Bell on the way back. Got home like 30 minutes ago, ate the tacos, and now I'm doing a stream. So today was quite productive, but man, oh man, oh man. When I show you guys the stuff that I bought, oh my God. I first want to show you the movies and the book and stuff that I got at the bookstore. I think I bought a book. I either bought all movies. I can't remember. So I'm not lying. I can't remember. I either bought all movies at the bookstore or I bought a book and movies. So yeah, big shout out to Bear Old Seamus for subscribing. Shout out to N4. Shout out to Walter White. Walter, I tried to get LC here. I mean not LC. I tried to get Visions here. I don't know if Visions is busy. I hope he's watching because I know Visions would love this concert, and I hope
shout out to
I hope he watches this either later or I hope he's watching while he's working. So I hope he comes in later because I'm telling you, the show was going nuts. Let me grab the movies that I got. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is the stuff. This is the stuff that I got at the bookstore, and I don't know if I got a book, so I'm sorry. I think I got all movies. Yeah, I got all movies. So here we go. I found some gems, man, at the bookstore. So I got Turbulence. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, Turbulence. It sounded cool. I cannot wait to watch it. So let me know if you guys have seen it, because I'm taking a risk. I've never seen this. It sounded cool. It sounded like some big, intense, like, action movie. So I was like, all right. I'm like, that sounds cool. And then I got, in a steel book, I got the final season of Star Trek Discovery in a steel book. So another steel book. So in your face, Jason. That's right. So I got another steel book of Star Trek Discovery. So I cannot wait to watch the 5th final season. That's right. And then I've never heard of this either, but it sounded cool, and I read the back cover. So let me know if you guys have ever seen this movie. Fantastic Voyage. It's got Donald Pleasance in it, that played Dr. Loomis. I've never heard of it. It sounded like a cool movie, so I decided to get it. And then I'm a big Christmas fan. I'm a big Christmas fan, so I got a Charlie Brown's Christmas. There we are. And then check out this gem. Are you guys ready for this? I've never seen this movie all the way through. I've only seen like little bits and pieces of it. I cannot wait to sit down and watch the whole movie. Fast Times at Ridgemount High. Oh, yes. So those are all the movie gems that I got today. So, yeah. So let me know if you guys have seen any of those movies. So, yeah. Okay. Time for the Steveo stuff. So, me and my friend Eric and his parents and Eric's wife, we all get there. We eat dinner. Then we went to this, this brewery. So the amphitheater, like the concert center was here, and right next to it was like a brewery. We went, me and Eric had like 3 or 4 beers, to get ready for the show. The show was phenomenal. We go in, and Eric says, Fears, right off to the right, there's tons of merch. And I was like, oh, dude, I'm like, this is the Steveo, tour, man. We got to get some merch. And so Eric's only met Steveo once, which was tonight. I've met Steveo twice now. I met Steveo once in 2004, and I've told you guys that story. I'm going to show you guys the old 2004 photo in a minute. And then I got to see him again tonight. And it was so good. But before I show the old picture of me and Steveo, I'm going to show you the merch that I got. So we go in. Eric's like, Fierce, we got to get some merch. And I was like, I'm all about it, dude. Let's do it. We get in the merch aisle. We get close to the merch aisle. We get in the merch aisle, and then we get closer and closer. And I start seeing T-shirts, pins, mugs, everything. So I'm going to show you guys what I got right now. Let me grab everything. So, yeah. So first of all, This is the wrong hat. This is the right hat. That's right. Fear's got a Steveo hat. Oh, yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. That's the right hat. There we are. So, first I got this. Then I got this really cool Steveo Super Dummy sticker. Nice. There we are. Then I got this is his first movie. So he's done Jackass movies and he's been in commercials and stuff, but this is, I think, is the first movie he's done on his own in a while. So I bought his movie Steveo. There we are. So that's right. I wish Walter says, did Steveo subscribe to the channel? No, because he doesn't know who I am, because I didn't get to meet him. Like, I didn't get to physically meet him, Walter. I physically met him in 2004. There was so many people. There was like 1,000 people, like, at this show. I did get some footage of him, Walter, so Steveo is technically going to be in this vlog, in the trip vlog. And I'll get to the footage in a minute. I'm going to show off the merch. Bear Old Seamus says, ha ha ha, a hefty lady, that's funny. I know, she is quite beefy. That's right. So I got the sticker, I got the hat, I got this. Then I got his, so this movie is from last year. Now he just made a new movie this year, and this is his new movie that he made this year. So this one is called Steveo's Bucket List. And then he made this one last year. And if you look, Steveo signed it for me. Steveo signed it. Steveo signed this one. Steveo signed this one. So already I'm off to a good start, Walter. Then I got a shirt. There you are. And again, this is the wrong shirt. Give me 1 second. Check it out, dudes. And then it's got all of his tour dates on the back. So I'm going to take this shirt off and throw this shirt on. So, give me 1 second. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, nice. Perfect fit. There we are. So I got the Steveo shirt on. So I'm all Steveo'd out, man. That's right. So I got the shirt, the hat, the sticker, his very first movie that he made last year, and then he made his second movie, which came out, I believe, this year. So yeah, so I've never watched these. So when I get back to Florida, I'm going to both watch these. I'm going to review them like I always do on my channel, and then I'm going to put them, in the collection, And then last, and certainly not least, so he signed both of these. And then I got his new book. He wrote a new book called Steveo, A Hard Kick in the Nuts. And check it out, he even signed it. He signed it, Steveo with a big old penis. Oh, there it is. There we are. So, I got the book, the hat, the shirt, movie number 2, movie number 1. There we are. So, we get all that merch, we go inside, they dim the lights. Now, here's the thing, with my GoPro, because it was a big concert, I was like, I guarantee you they're probably not going to let me film any of the show. I went up to the security guard, Walter. I said, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I need to get some footage from my vlog. And he said, I'll tell you what. He goes, normally I don't let people do this, but he goes, you seem to be a good guy and you seem to have such a go-get-em attitude. I said, I am a go-getter. I said, and I am a nice guy. He said, I'll tell you what. I said, I usually don't do this. He goes, usually when they do these big concert shows, you're not allowed to take any pictures, any video during the show, but they don't say anything about taking pictures and video before and after the show. So he said, go in there, go into the amphitheater, where the theater is. He goes, you can film whatever you want before the show, and you can film whatever you want after the show. And I went, okay. And he goes, sometimes Steveo will sign autographs and take pictures and video on the stage after the show. So he said, depending on where your ticket is, and we were sitting up in the bleacher section, he said, okay, if you're sitting upstairs, he goes, take these stairs after the show, run down the stairs, get in front, he goes, and I'll let you stand on those 2 chairs, and you can film Steveo, signing pictures and autographs. And so I did that. So, and I'm going to get to it in a minute. I just want to do it in order. So we wait to get into the amphitheater. I kind of waved at the security guard. He goes, go ahead. I said, Eric, you and your wife and you and your parents go sit down. I'm going to go film before the show. So I filmed me and Eric going into the show. I filmed us getting some merch. I go in. I filmed the pre-show. He was showing scenes of Jackass and videos from his YouTube channel on a big screen that was on the theater stage. I filmed all that. I said, hey guys, Fears is here. Here's the pre-show. And then they had a timer ticking down. Of when the show would start. So I said, we've got about 20 minutes until the show starts, right? So the timer shuts down. The security guard said, well, you're going to have to take your seat now. I take my seat. I turn off my camera. And they even said, if we see any flash photography, we see any video, we're going to kick you out of the show. And they didn't just say that to me. They said it to everybody. So the show starts. The show is fucking hilarious. And Steveo was the last one to go on. So they had 2 people, kind of like starter acts to go in, Walter. So they had the 2 guys. One guy was called Paul, and the other guy was some guy named Jack. They did pretty good. And so we watched the Paul guy first, and his comedy act was about 25 to 30 minutes. The next guy, I think his name was Jake something. Jake comes on. He does about 30 or 40 minutes, and then they save the best for last. Steveo comes on, and he goes on for like 3 to 4 hours. Because the show started at 7:30, and we didn't get out of there until, I think, maybe 11:30ish. And then I drove back to my mom's house, and my mom made me a cup of tea, and she said, stay for a little while and tell me about the show. She made some tea. I had tea with my mom, because my mom's British, and she loves her tea, and I said, I'll have a cup of tea. And I hadn't seen her all day, so she's like, give me a hug, give me a kiss. I gave my mom a hug and kiss. I said, Mom, you've got to hear about the show. And she's like, did you get any footage? I'm like, oh, I did. Told her about the show. But yeah, here comes the best part. So before we left, and before I went to my mom's house, right after the show, I get up out of my seat. Eric's like, Fears, if you want to go downstairs and film Steveo, go for it. Eric doesn't like to be on camera. He goes, we'll be waiting by the door. And I said, okay. So I run up. I kind of waved at the security guard, the guy that I talked to, and said, hey, you said I could run down there and get some footage of Steveo. I said, if I can't meet him, can I at least film him and put him in my vlog? And he's like, yeah. He goes, get down there real quick. Steveo's going to come out and take pictures with as many people, and he's only going to stay there for maybe maybe 5-10 minutes. So he said, he goes, get your ass down there. And I gave the security guy, he goes, I want to see your vlog, because he said, you seem like a nice guy. He goes, I love your energy, man. He goes, what's your channel? I said, oh, it's Fears Vlogs. He goes, oh, dude. He goes, I'm going to subscribe right now. So the fucking security guard, Walter, fucking subscribed to my vlog. And I was like, sweet, dude. You're the man. Fucking awesome, dude. So I run down there. There's so many fucking people. And it was great. They were all on one side. I'm on the very edge of the stage. He hasn't came out yet. So I get on the stage and I film the fucking Steveo sign that says Steveo Super Dummy Tour or whatever the hell it was called. And then just as I walk off the stage, the fucking security guard puts a chain to block off the stage because Steve came back. And I was like, shit, I should have stayed on the fucking stage. But I know that as soon as he came out, I know that security guard would have kicked me off the stage. So I was on the very edge of the stage. I filmed the Steveo tour sign that was on the fucking stage. I walked down. The security guard that I talked to put the chain thing and said, I let you on the stage to get the sign. He goes, but as soon as Steve comes out, I can't have you on the stage. And I was like, no worries. And I said, hey, where are those chairs that you said I could stand on? He goes, go around the people, go all the way down. He goes, and there's 2 chairs right there. He goes, because he told me all the people are going to flood the fucking stage. So he said, if you stand on those chairs and kind of like film over them like this, he goes, you'll get a perfect shot of Steveo. And I went, oh, thanks. So I run down the aisle, get on the fucking chairs. Everyone's going ballistic. Steve comes out. He's like, yeah, dude, what's going on? He's giving people hugs, signing autographs, taking pictures. And I'm like, I've got to do something to attract his attention. I think I got it on camera. It was so loud in there, guys. So I hope to God. So I said, what could I do to get his attention? And I think I'm not saying it for sure. I think he looked directly into my camera. So I'm filming like this and I go, yo, Steveo, shout out to the vlog, man. And then he lifts up his head and he looks out and then he goes, yo, what's up? He goes, what's up, everybody? I didn't mean to hit the lamp. I hit the lamp, my bad. So I said, let me try that again because I accidentally hit the lamp whenever I was getting excited. I'm sorry. So I'm filming like this. I said, yo, Steveo, shout out to the vlog, man. And he was signing an autograph and he looks up and then he's all like this and he goes, yo, what's up, everybody? So I think he looked up and said, what's up to everyone? But I'm pretty damn sure I got that on camera. But whenever you guys watch the vlog back, it was so loud in there. I tried to scream as best I could. I'm like, yo, Steveo, like, shout out to the vlog. And then he was signing an autograph and he looked up and he was just, and I guess the lights were kind of low. So let me grab my camera and I'll try to show you guys what I got. I'll give you a sneak peek. But he just kind of like looked up and then I saw his hands go up like this, kind of like this, and he went, yo, shout. He either said, yo, shout out to everyone, or he said, yo, what's up, everybody? But I think he was saying it to, like, everybody. But here's the thing. At least I got some footage of Steveo for the fucking vlog. I would have liked to have a meet and greet. That was the first question I asked. I went up to the guy, the security guard. I said, hey, is there a meet and greet? And he goes, sometimes Steveo does meet and greet. He goes, but this show is sold out. I said, oh, how many people are here? He goes, oh, there's like 2,500 people here. Easy. And I was like, oh, really? And he goes, yeah. He goes, there's not going to be a meet and greet. He goes, but what Steve does after the show, he'll come back on the stage and he'll sign autographs and talk to people for like 5 or 10 minutes and then he's got to go. And so he goes, so your best bet, if you want some footage, is exactly what the guy told me, and it worked. I went all the way down, got on the fucking chair, and you'll see it. I'm going to show the video right now. I'm only going to give you a sneak peek. You're going to have to wait for the rest of the vlog, but I'll give you a sneak peek. you'll see me. I'm walking on the lower level. I walk past all the people, and then you'll see me. You'll see the camera kind of like rise up, and that's when I stepped onto the chairs, and I went like this, and then I'm like kind of describing what he's doing. I'm like, oh, there's Steve-O. I'm like, he's taking pictures with people. He's signing autographs, and then you'll hear me. I'm like, yo, Steve-O, and I either said, yo, Steve-O, say what's up, or I said, yo, Steve-O, shout out to the vlog. I said something, and I swear you'll have to watch the video, but from what I saw, because I was kind of far back, I saw him look up, because it looked like he was signing an autograph. He looked up and just kind of went, hey, what's up? So I hope he looked into my camera. I hope, because there was so many people in front of me and so many people behind me. I think he was just saying, like, what's up to everybody. But let me grab my camera, and I'll give you guys a taste. Give me 1 second. So yeah, let's see. Before I show this, let me catch up on the chat. Looks like a girl in that Disney vlog I sent you. It's funny how tired they get. Well, Bear Old Seamus, I did not watch that vlog, because I'll be honest, I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings. I saw the thumbnail, and those girls are not my cup of tea. And those girls, I don't want to make fun of anyone. I wasn't attracted to any of those girls, Bear Old Seamus, so I was like, I have no interest in watching that vlog, and I have no interest in dating any of those girls. So yeah. Envor says, will this be in an upcoming vlog? Yes. It'll be in my trip vlog. It'll be in my November Missouri vlog. So I'll try to edit it as soon as I can, Envor. All right, so I'm gonna bring the video up, and I'm gonna have to show it like that so you guys can see it. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear the audio, because I'm playing it off my camera, but at least you guys will get to see the picture. So yeah, let's see. Bear Old Seamus says, yeah, I was kidding about the dating. It's funny though. Yeah, they're just not my cup of tea. You know, girls come in all shapes and sizes, but they just weren't my cup of tea. I thought you were kind of being serious, Bear Old Seamus, but it's funny now that I know that you were joking. But I'll definitely check out the video. So let me find the clip. So let me find the clip. So here's me when I get home, and I'm getting back from the show. So here's me getting home from the show, and I was telling my friend Jonathan about the show. And then here's me driving home, and basically, guys, what a great night. What a great night. Right after the Steve-O show, I went over to my mom's house, just said hi, and then I played with Enzo for a little while. So pretty much, I told you guys, so I'm in the car, and this is driving home to my mom's house before I got back at my friend's house. And basically everything I told you guys about the show, I was explaining in this video. So let me go to the actual show. So here's me walking up. I hope, let me know if you guys can hear the audio. So I don't know if you guys can see it. Here on the side, so there's the thing. There's the sign right there on the stage that I got up. So I'm walking up. I get the fucking sign. Once I get the sign, I turn off the fucking camera. The security guard, off camera, closes the fucking thing to get on stage. And then he said, your best bet to get some footage, walk down here, stand on the fucking chair, film like this, like over the people, and you'll get a shot. He goes, I'm telling you, man, you'll get a shot of Steve-O. And I was like, okay. So here's me walking up to the show, and I kind of lean over. I think I leaned over onto the stage and got Steve, and then I think later on I get the fucking sign. I can't remember, but I'll show you. I don't know. Can you guys hear the audio? Let me know. So I lean. So yeah. So I did this first. So I leaned over the stage and got Steve, and then I think this is where, yeah, this is where I got the sign. But I think I got two shots of the sign. I think I got the shot of the sign on the ground level, and then I walked around, got on the stage. I think I'll have to remember, and then I think I got video of the sign on the stage. Don't quote me. I'm gonna have to watch the footage back because I was running around trying to get footage. So if I didn't get on the stage, I apologize because you guys know I have a forgetful memory. I'm trying my best to remember everything. So I got some footage of the sign, and then I lean over, and then Steve is at the bottom signing autographs. So watch this.
At the show, St. Louis, 2024. He's right over there, guys.
So I don't know if you guys can see him. Steve's way on the other side. Steve is way on the other side.
There he is.
So let me make sure. Hang on. Yeah.
He's signing autographs right now, guys. Hope you guys don't mind. I'm just gonna try and get a little bit of video of him. There he is, guys. At the show, St. Louis, 2024. He's right over there, guys. Nice.
So then I walk over. So then I got closer.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna stand on this and try to get some footage.
So I'm standing on the chair.
Yo, Steve-O!
There it is. There it is. See, you hear me say, yo, Steve-O, and he goes like this. I don't know if you guys saw it. Here, I'll play it back. You got to look really, it was kind of dark in there. But I said, yo, Steve-O. So I said, yo, Steve-O, what's up? And if you look way in the back, he looks up and he's like, and he puts his hand up in the air and kind of did one of these. So I'm going to play it back. Again, it was really hard. It was really hard to film in there because there was so many people. There was so many people. It was loud. Oh, did you hear it? Did you hear it, Seamus? Can you hear the audio off my camera? I don't know if you guys can hear it. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear the audio. So you probably saw the camera. It's at ground level. Then you see me hop up onto the chair. I don't know if you guys caught that. I lean in and I go, yo, Steve-O! And then way in the background, he looks up and he kind of goes like this. So I think he looked directly into my camera. But it was so dark in there, it was kind of hard to film it. Just listen to it.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna stand on this and try to get some footage. Yo, Steve-O!
Right there. You see his hands go up? Yeah. So I was like, dude, mission achieved. So now I can honestly say Steve-O is going to be in a fucking vlog, man. Hell yeah. So yeah. I was stoked out of my mind. I was stoked out of my mind. I was like, dude, he saw me. He looks up, does one of these, and I was like, oh, this is fucking great. This is fucking great. So yeah, it was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome. So I was like, even though I couldn't get a one-on-one with him and get a photo, I'll show you guys the old photo. I met Steve-O in 2004 at a concert. He was doing a stunt show in Florida, and I got a photo with him back in 2004. Check this bad boy. So that's kind of why I wanted to get like a one-on-one. I wanted to get a one-on-one with him to show him the old photo. I guarantee you he wouldn't have remembered me, but I just wanted to show him. It sucks that I couldn't get a one-on-one with him, but at least I got some footage. Because back in 2004, all I got was a photo with him. I didn't get any footage back. Sadly, I didn't get any footage back in 2004. I wanted to, but there was no time to get any footage. So I just got a photo with him. Hang on, let me find the photo. It's on my Facebook. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Dude, Walter, how Dude, Walter, how fucking great is that? N4, how fucking great is that? Barreled Shames, how fucking great is that? I'm on like level 10 now. I'm so excited. I'm like a fucking kid in a candy store, man. Oh my god. I could not believe that he acknowledged me, and I'm such a fan. And I was like, this is going in the fucking vlog. I said, my fans are gonna go fucking ballistic, and it's gonna be great. And you guys are gonna love it. Alright, let me find the photo. Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is 2004. Fears is so young. I'm like 23 years old, I think, in this. I think 20, something like that. 22, 23. It's either 2004 or 2005. I can't remember. I met Dave England at the show. There's Dave England, one of the Jackass guys. This is Steve-O's manager. I don't know if it's his current manager, but this was his manager back in the day. So this guy's name was Mike, and he was Steve-O's manager back in the day. This was Steve-O's producer back in the day. Again, I don't know if this guy is Steve-O's producer now. He could be, I have no idea, but that's Steve-O's producer back in the day, and that was at the show back in 2004. And then this is Steve-O's best friend. Steve-O's best friend, his name was Nick, if memory serves me right. He was at the show. There's Nick. That's Steve-O's best friend. He goes, I don't work for Steve-O. I just came to Steve-O's show like you did back in 2004. And I said, you don't work for Steve-O? He goes, nope. He goes, I'm Steve-O's best friend, Nick. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll get a photo with you. Then at the same show, I met Preston Lacey. There's Preston Lacey. And then finally, here's the picture of Steve-O. And then there it is, me and Steve-O. There it is. So I wanted to show him that you can't really see it. There it is. Hopefully you guys can see it. I wanted to show him that picture. It's kind of hard to see. There. There's a lot of light. There we go. I wanted to show him that photo. But because there was so many people there wasn't really time to show him. I wish he could have seen this photo, because then he could have told me, oh yeah, I remember you, or oh hey man, I don't remember you. He probably wouldn't remember me, but I wanted to get him on camera. I wanted to like go up to him, vlog, and be like, hey Steve-O, I don't know if you remember me, check out this photo, and like get it on camera. But there was not an opportunity. But I don't care. At least I got some, because I didn't get any footage back in 2004. But I've finally got some footage of fucking Steve-O. And it's legendary. And it's going on my fucking channel. And it's going to be fucking epic. And it's going to be fucking amazing. And I can't wait for you guys to watch the vlog. Oh, man. So, Fears is happy. And the show was, you guys have got to go to one of his shows. Here's all of his tour dates. Check it out. There's all of his tour dates. Take a photo. Take a photo of the tour dates. There we go. Take a photo of the back of my shirt. Freeze frame it. Freeze frame it. And do yourself a favor and go to one of his shows. He's not like a traditional comedian. He'll tell a bunch of jokes. Then he'll show you the reason why he had that screen on the stage, as you saw it. You saw it on the fucking screen. It said the Steve-O Super Dummy Tour. He'll tell some jokes for like an hour, and then he'll show you a couple of video clips of him doing funny, stupid shit. And it was hysterical. And I'll ruin the show. If I tell you guys any of the stunts. So I'll only tell you guys one stunt that he did and that he showed on video in the show on that big screen. Because if I tell you guys everything that he shows in the show on that video screen, you guys won't want to go to the show. I don't want to ruin it for you. You guys have got to go to a show yourself and check it out. So I'll give you guys one of the stunts. The video comes on. Steveo goes, "Yo, I'm Steveo." And he kind of folds his arms like that. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Chris Pontius, his fellow jackass friend, comes into the shot. He goes, "I'm Chris Pontius, and I'm about to drive a car into Steveo's nuts." And I was like, oh my God, here we go. So Steveo lays down like this, spreads eagle. He opens up his legs, spreads eagle. Chris Pontius takes a remote-controlled car that was like, I don't know, this long and about that wide around. He drives this motorized, remote-control car. I don't know, it was probably going 25, 30 miles an hour, and it racks Steveo right in the nuts. Everybody starts fucking losing their minds. It was fucking hilarious. I may not be selling the video clip, but I'm telling you, take my word for it. Me and my buddy Eric and everybody in that theater were fucking losing our minds, laughing, because Chris goes, "All right, Steveo, open up those legs." Steveo fucking opens up his leg like that, like spread eagle, and he's like, "I'm ready, dude. Give me that car." Right? So he says, "Give me that car." Then it cuts over to Chris, and he's like, "Here I come, baby." And he hits the remote control. The car goes flying down and just racks Steveo right in the nuts. Everyone starts laughing. So that's one of the stunts he did. But again, if I tell you all the other stunts, you guys won't want to go to the show. You guys have got to go to steveo.com. If you guys didn't take a picture of my back with all the tour dates on it, go to steveo.com, and he's got all of his tour dates at steveo.com. And go to a show yourself, because, oh my God, it was fucking great. It was fucking great. So, cheers to Steveo. Hey, Steveo, thanks a lot for the footage, buddy. Thanks a lot for being in my upcoming vlog. You're the man, dude. So, yeah. So, that was great. So, if you guys got any questions about the tour and the comedy show, let me know. If not, I'm going to move on, because I do have some bad news to tell you. Three things of bad news. Three things of bad news. So, it's getting a little hot in here. Give me a second. Probably because I'm so excited, I was sweating bullets. That was the only bad thing about the show. In the amphitheater, they didn't have the air conditioning all the way up. So, eventually it cooled off, but at the first part of the show, man, I was sweating bullets because I don't think they had the air conditioning turned on the way. Finally, towards the middle of the show, it starts to cool off, and I was like, thank God, because it was fucking hot in there. Anyway, so I just want to get these three bad things out of the way, and they're not really super bad. I just don't want people to think the wrong thing about me. So, because there's a lot of trolls out there that say horrible things about me. And it really struck a nerve, and I have to tell you guys, so if you go into LC's Discord, there's a guy in there that stole a picture of me, and he's called LiesMan26, because he thinks I lie all the time. I did lie back in the day, but I don't lie anymore. And he really kind of hit a nerve. And I usually try not to let this stuff hurt my feelings, but it really did. Just know that it's completely untrue. And I'm going to tell you the truth right now. He says, "Oh, Fears is a fake Christian. He only goes to church for the free food," which is complete bullshit. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've been working a lot, so I haven't had time to go to church in about 2 or 3 months, which shame on me. I want to go, but I've been working a lot. And then two, it's kind of where I live in Florida, it takes almost an hour to get to my church because there's not many churches in Florida that's my religion. And I wanted to find, because I used to go to church here in Missouri, and before my dad died, he said, "Well, John, let's do a Google search." And me and my dad found our religion, our church in Orlando, but without traffic, you can get there probably in about 38 minutes. With traffic, it takes like an hour to get there. So sometimes I don't want to go and drive an hour to get to church because it's a pain in the ass. But I need to start going to church again. So that guy in LC's Discord kind of hurt my feelings. He's like, "Oh yeah, Fears is so fucking lazy. He only goes to church for the free food because my church is really nice, and whenever it's someone's birthday or a holiday, they always like prepare a meal, and then you can like hang out and have some food and like hang out with you like your church members and like kind of eat and talk." And I'm like, that's just simply not true. I'm like, the food is nice, but I'm like, I don't just go for the food. And I was like, what a piece of shit for him to say that. So that was the first, he said that earlier today. And I was like, what a piece of fucking shit, because that's completely untrue. And that really struck a nerve with me. So I was like, I want to be honest and tell the fans that's fucking bullshit, because there's a lot of rumors about Fears floating around. Then he called me gay. That's another rumor. I am not gay whatsoever. I don't have anything against gay people, but I'm not gay. But that lies man 26 is like, Fears, just accept it. Like, you're gay, you're gay, you're gay. And I'm like, that's just simply not true. So he's always calling me gay, and he always calls me a fake Christian. So don't believe a word that fucking asshole says, because he's so full of shit, it's beyond belief. So that's the first bit of bad news. The second bit of bad news, even when I'm on vacation, I have to deal with trolls. So I don't know what happened, but last night when I was streaming with you guys, I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but he came into my my chat, and I had to block him. He was saying crazy shit about me, crazy shit about Lantern, and crazy shit about everybody. And he was like calling Lantern a pedophile. Then he was like, Fears, you got Lantern in your fucking chat. You're a pedophile supporter. And I'm like, that's not true. I'm like, I would never support any pedo shit. And I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? And so whoever this idiot was, I guess Sega was watching, and Sega wrote me early this morning and said, Fears, I don't know what you did to piss this guy off. I said, I blocked him because he was saying crazy shit in my chat. And he goes, well, I guess because you blocked him, he stole a little portion of your video. And he was like, Fears has Lantern in his chat. I guess Fear, like in his description, he said some shit like, Fears and all of his fans support gay Lantern pedo. And I'm like, first of all, Lantern's not gay. Second of all, as far as I know, everybody has told me that Lantern is not a pedophile. Because if he was one, I would not support Lantern. I would get him the hell out of here, because I don't support pedos. So I said, okay, Sega, thanks for sending me the link. So even on my vacation, I have to deal with this stuff. So that kind of put a little damper on the day, because I got up and I had to take that video down off that idiot's channel, because I'm like, that's simply not true. I'm like, I didn't do anything. I just blocked an idiot troll in my chat. So I had to block that fucking idiot. Then I had to take the fucking video down. And I was like, fucking hell. I'm like, this is bullshit. I don't even know who that guy is. It's just some random ass troll threatening me, threatening all my fans in my chat, and then calling Lantern like all this vicious, evil shit. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I was like, well, I got to take this video down, because I'm like, this guy made this stupid idiot troll video, and he stole a bunch of my content out of my yesterday's stream. And I'm like, oh God, can't I get a break from this shit? So that was bad news number 2. Bad news number 3, when I got into town, I heard that one of my friends from high school is like really sick. So I may go visit him here in a day or two. His mom texted me and said, he's not looking too good. And I forgot what's wrong with him. I'm gonna have to text his mom. And she's like, I said, is he gonna die? And she said, no, I don't think he's gonna die. He's just like deathly ill. And you should try to come visit him in the hospital while you're in town. I was like, oh yeah, absolutely. So that was kind of a bummer. So that was bad news number 3. And then the fourth bit of bad news, the last part of bad news, is I was so bummed that you couldn't film in the show. I swear, I tried everything, guys. I was at the show. I didn't beg the security guard, but I almost begged him. I was like, please, man. I'm like, can I just get one clip of the actual show, like him telling a joke? I said, I just want one clip. I said, I want one clip of Steveo telling a joke so I can put it in my vlog. And he goes, unfortunately, you can't film any of the show. But that's when he said, you know what? You seem like a really nice guy. He goes, I love your energy. I love your go-get-em attitude. He goes, I'll tell you what. He goes, I usually don't let people do this. He goes, you can film before the show and after the show. And I said, oh, I said, thanks, man. I said, well, I said, I appreciate that. And he goes, you're just going to have, and I said, man, I said, my fans are going to be a little bit bummed that I couldn't film the actual show. And he goes, well, just tell your fans it's for security reasons. And he goes, and let them know that you'll get plenty of footage. He goes, you can film the merch table all you want. And I did. I filmed the merch. I filmed us in line at the merch. I filmed before the show. I filmed after the show. And I showed you guys the clip of Steveo waving. And he goes, if you can catch him, Steveo after the show comes out on stage, stays for like 5 or 10 minutes, signs autograph. So at least I got that. So yeah. But all the other like drama bullshit with that Lies Man 26 in LC's Discord, he is such a fucking asshole. He's such a dick to me, and I've never done anything to him. I don't know why people give me shit. I try to be cordial and nice to everybody. But some trolls, they're just going to hate. And most of my fans think I'm a really nice guy because I am. And then these trolls, they're like, no, fuck you, Fears. We hate you. We hope you fucking die. Fears, you're the worst fucking person ever. And I don't get why they say this evil shit. I don't get why they make up all these fucking rumors. Then you get idiot trolls that I don't even know coming into my chat, threatening Lantern, threatening all you guys in the chat, and then threatening me, and then making stupid videos saying Fears supports pedos when I have never done that, and I never will do that. And I had to take that guy's stupid video down, and I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, I didn't do jack shit. So those 4 things were kind of a damper, but I tried not to let it. I said, Fears, in the morning, just take the idiot's video down, and then go on about your day and try not to worry about it. Because I don't even know who the fuck this guy is. I guess he was in my chat, some random troll. I guess he doesn't like Lantern. Nobody in our community has a problem with Lantern. And then all of a sudden some random troll is like, fuck Fears, fuck his fucking chat, fuck Lantern, I'm going to make this stupid troll video about him, fuck him, fuck you. And I was like, I don't even fucking know you, dude. What the fuck are you on about? I have no idea who this fucking guy is. But, oh man, he was on a mission yesterday in the chat. I had to block him like 4 or 5 times. I don't even know who the fuck this guy is. Anyway, so I just wanted to get all that stuff out in the open and tell the truth. And you know that Lies Man 26, you know he watches my channel. So whenever he sees that, he's like, oh, Fears lied about that. Fears lied about that. I didn't lie about anything. I told the honest to God truth. But that's Lies Man 26. That's his little game. No matter what I say, that guy, that troll in LC's Discord will be like, Fears, you're such a fucking liar. You're such a fucking evil piece of shit. And then he makes fun of my weight when you guys know fully well I've been trying to lose weight, and I've lost a significant amount of weight. The fattest I've ever been was 240 pounds, and before I went on the trip, I checked my weight, and it says 188. I'm 188, and those idiots in that Discord will not believe me. I'm not lying about my weight. I've got eyes. I got on the scale. It said 188. So the hell with them if they don't believe me, but I swear I am 188 pounds. So I've lost a lot of weight. I've went from 240 to 188, so I have been eating right. I have been working out. I still have a belly, but I'm trying to get the weight off. Well, let me put it this way. I'm trying to get more of the weight off. So, yeah. Bear Old Seamus says, sorry to hear about your friend. Yeah, So I'm probably gonna go visit him off camera because I don't want to put that in the vlog. And he's an old high school buddy of mine. I have him on my Facebook. He's a really nice guy. Um, I graduated with him, but I've been going to school with him since like the 4th or 5th grade. So he's a really good friend of mine. I'm glad that he won't die. Because I asked his mom. I said, "Well, is it life threatening?" And she said, "No." She goes, "I don't think my son will die." She goes, "Just he's really ill and he could use a friend." So he said, "Hey, Fears, like, do you want to come and visit?" I said, "I will make some time to come and visit." And she told me what hospital, and I was like, "I will." I said, "I promise, I will really try to come and visit." So there you are. So tomorrow on the agenda is I'm gonna go back over to my mom's house. My family has this dog called Enzo. He's our family dog. I'm gonna play with Enzo a little bit. I'm gonna take him for a walk. The fans love Enzo, so I'm gonna try to get some video footage of Enzo. Um, I'm gonna try and go to another place that sells movies. Try to find some more Blu-ray gems. I'm gonna do a little bit more shopping. I'm gonna grab lunch with my mom, and then, if not tomorrow, maybe the next day, we're gonna go visit my dad's grave. Because for all the new fans out there, my dad passed away a couple of years ago. So whenever I'm in town, whenever I'm in town, um, I visit my dad's grave because he passed, and I always visit my American Grandma Fears. She passed away at the beginning of this year. So if not tomorrow, the next day, me and my mom are gonna go visit my Grandma Fears's grave and put some nice flowers on her grave, and then I'm gonna buy some flowers and put some flowers on my dad's grave, and then I think me and Eric are gonna try and hang out one more time before I go back to Florida. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Whenever Bear Old Seamus, whenever my dad was getting really sick, my mom bought. Really, the dog was initially for my dad to cheer up my dad, when he was going through his cancer. But my dad was so generous. He said, "Well, I don't want Enzo to be just my dog." He goes, "I want Enzo to be our family dog," which I thought was cool because I love Enzo. Enzo Fears is such a cute dog. Oh man, he's got so much energy. He's my buddy. He's my pal. But my mom wanted my dad to name the dog Bear Old Seamus, and my dad loved Ferraris, and he says, "What about like taking off the Ferrari part, and what if we just call him Enzo?" And I looked at my dad, and I was like, "Dad, that is such a cool fucking name for a dog." And my dad's like, "Yeah, I like Enzo. Let's name him Enzo." And my mom's like, "I like Enzo. I don't have a problem with that." So I was like, Enzo it is. Oh, yeah. All right. Time to do a top 10 list. And then I think I'm going to hit the hay because it's literally like 3:20 in the morning. And I'm all hot and sweaty from the show because there wasn't much air conditioning at the show. After I finish this show, I'm going to take a shower and then I'm going to go to bed. But I hope that's the last I see from that crazy troll that made a stupid troll video, said all those fake rumors about me, Lantern, and my chat. I mean, the guy came in and was going fucking ballistic. And I was like, I don't even know who the fuck you are, man. So yeah, it was kind of weird. It was very crazy. So yeah. All right, time for a top 10. Here we go. So tonight's top 10, let me just get a piece of paper rocking. Give me 1 second here. All right, so today's top 10, and I'm being honest, I cannot wait for you guys to see this vlog. Spread the vlog, spread my vlog channel to all your friends and your family. I cannot wait for you guys to see this Steveo vlog. It was fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. It was epic. It was fucking great. Oh, I showed Exhumed Visions this hat. I already sent him some pictures, and he was like, "Oh, dude, you sat in some nice seats at the concert." I sent him a picture of me and my buddy at the concert. I showed him a picture of where we sat, and then I showed him this hat. And I forgot to show you guys, I took some pictures at the show. I'll show you guys the pictures at the show before I end the stream. So, yeah. All right, so today's top 10. So, yeah. Spread the vlog channel like Steveo's legs. Pretty much. I mean, Chris Pontius came out in the video, and he goes, like, Steveo walks in the video. Steveo walks in, he goes, "Yo," like this. He crosses his arm, he goes, "Yo, I'm Steveo." Chris comes in from this side, and he goes, "And I'm Chris Pontius." And he goes, "Steveo, go over there and spread your legs open." Steveo goes, "Okay." He spreads open his legs like fucking, like spread eagle. And and then all of a sudden you see Chris take the remote control car. The remote control car flies across the scene and just racks Steveo right in the nuts, and it was fucking hilarious. All right. Top 10 Steveo stunts. So I'm going to do a top 10 list. Top 10 Steveo stunts. And I'm going to pick stuff from his comedy show. I'm going to pick stuff from Jackass, the TV show. And I'm going to pick stuff from the movies. So, number 1, I'm going to go with tropical pole vaulting from the first Jackass movie. So, tropical pole vaulting. That was one of my favorite stunts he's done. Number 2 from Jackass, the TV show. It's like snowing, and he goes, "Hey, I'm Steveo, and this is the sled crapper," where they basically took a porta potty and glued like a sled to it. He gets in the porta potty, he sits on the fucking toilet. They push the porta potty with the sled connected to it down a hill on snow, and he was basically taking a shit in the porta potty as he's going down a mountain of snow, and the fucking porta potty flies down the hill and crashes, and he comes flying out of the porta potty, and it was fucking hilarious. So, the sled crapper. All right, number 3, I'm going to go with the Poo Cocktail Supreme. If you guys don't know what that is, watch Jackass 3D. Because Steveo was in that skit. Number 4, I'm going to go with the security guard, where on the Jackass TV show, Steveo dressed up as a security guard and was basically like annoying the fuck out of pedestrians, and it was fucking hilarious. Number 5, I'm going to go with the butt piercing, where Steveo goes into a piercing / tattoo shop, and he says, "Is it possible for you guys to pierce my butt together?" And they were like, "Yeah." And he lays down on a table, and he basically just gets his butt pierced, and I thought it was fucking hilarious. And he goes, "Yeah, dude, I just got my butt pierced." And I started fucking rolling. That shit is fucking hilarious. So, butt piercing. All right, let's see. I need 4 more. Probably the ending of Jackass 1, where they're running through the construction site. That was a good stunt. So, ending of Jackass 1. Then I love the ending of Jackass 3 because that was a stunt. They're in that room and all the explosions go off. And then Steve-O gets hit in the face with like that massive gallon of water. That was a great stunt. So end of Jackass 3. Okay, I need 2 more stunts. Uh, let's see, what else? What are 2 other stunts? Oh, I mean, I have to put in the new stunt he did with the remote control car hitting his nuts. So, remote control hitting his nuts. And you know what? Barreled Seamus, I love Wild Boys too. He says, Barreled Seamus says, Wild Boys was my favorite. I liked when he and Pontius dressed up as zebras and ran around the lions. That's a good one. I think for my last stunt, I'm going to put Barreled Seamus. Remember this? Remember on Wild Dudes where him and Chris Pontius dressed up as bananas and they were running around like those massive gorillas and the gorillas started chasing after him? That's one of my favorites. So I'm gonna do the banana prank. Let me know in the chat if you guys remember that. The banana prank. Well, it's not really a prank, the banana stunt. There we are. There is my top 10 stunts that Steve-O did. Pretty awesome. Pretty sweet. There it is. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Barreled Seamus says, it sounds like it's going to be a good vlog. Oh, trust me, this vlog is going to be going fucking epic. It's going to be going nuts. Good stuff. Barreled Seamus says, this has been a historic stream. Well, I appreciate you saying that. I think you're right. I think it is a historical stream because not once have I ever got Steve-O footage. Steve-O footage. Epic. Going nuts. I've met him. I got a photo with him, but I've never gotten footage. Until now. Yeah, dude. Barreled Seamus says, oh yeah. Nice. Well, before I go, I want to show you guys the pictures that I took at the concert. So check these out. I didn't take many photos, but I took some good ones. So the show was called, the show was at the factory. So if you guys look, if you guys want to know where the factory is in St. Louis, just go to that hashtag, the factory in St. Louis, hashtag the factory St. Louis. So that's where the show, okay, Seamus, that is a lot easier to say. Saying the whole thing, Barreled Seamus, that's a lot. Seamus, I'll just call you Seamus. So that's where the show was. There's me and Eric in the merch line. So this is us waiting to buy some merch. In line. So this is us in the merch line. Eric had a Steve-O sweatshirt on. Check it out. He had a Steve-O sweatshirt on. There's where we were sitting at the show, and if you can tell, it says it on the screen. This is 2 minutes before the show started. Right there. And then they had a countdown. They had a countdown that I took a photo of. Like, hey, 20 minutes before the show starts. So I got that. And then, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I zoomed up and got a picture of Steve-O's logo. And then there's me with my Steve-O hat on. And then this is Erin, Eric's wife. So Eric and Erin are together. So the girl, Eric is married to Erin. They're my two dearest friends. They're such amazing friends. There's us at the show. There's me and Eric after the show. And if I zoom in, that's what Steveo had on his screen. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hang on. There you go. Steveo had that on his screen. I kind of zoomed in. But that's me and Eric after the show. And then there's the Steveo hat. And that's it. So I took a couple of photos. Because again, you couldn't take any photos during the show. So I had to take photos before the show and after the show. So yeah. So all in all, it was a pretty good day and a epic day for the stream. All right, I've got to get out of here. It's like 3:30 in the morning, and I'm pretty tired. So I got to get out of here. Seamus says, solid pictures. You look like you were glowing after the show. I was, because we took that photo after I ran down there, Seamus, and got all that fucking footage. So I ran down there, got the fucking footage, came back up. I said, Eric, I got the fucking footage. Eric's like, show me, Fears. I pulled it up. I showed him the fucking footage. And he's like, Fears, he goes, this shit is going to go nuts on your fucking channel. And I said, I hope so. And he goes, I don't know if it'll go viral, Fears. I remember Eric saying that. He goes, I don't know if it'll go viral. He goes, but your fans and you are going to go fucking nuts over it for a while. And I was like, pretty much. And Eric's like, Fears, we got to get another photo. And I was like, let's get another fucking photo, buddy. And we got another photo. So I took that when I came back up after getting the footage. So yeah. So it was a good night. It was definitely a good night. But anyway, thanks so much for all the support, you guys. And for everyone that didn't see this stream live, be sure to watch it back. Give it a like. Give it a comment tomorrow. And if you're not subbed, be sure to sub. But Fears has got to take off. Anyway, this is Fears signing off. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Steveo's YouTube channel at Steveo on YouTube. Be sure to go to steveo.com to buy this epic merch. Be sure to check out Fears' channel at Fears Vlogs on YouTube. Be sure to go to my TikTok channel, FearsMan26 on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram at FearsMan26. Follow my buddy Randy at CameoMan2021 and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Follow my buddy LC at Heroes and Villains Collectibles. And last, but certainly not least, follow my buddy Vision's website, www.exhumevisions.com. Buy some cool shit off of his fucking channel. All right, you guys. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And this is Fears signing off. Peace. Deuces.